Every time he pushes a luggage cart, he earns a quarter. After hustling for half a day, he's got enough for a hearty fast food meal. The public restroom becomes his shower, and the waiting area his single bed. He's been living in the airport for 270 days. Also, he can properly get his visa and leave this place with dignity. 270 days ago, Morgan was just a regular traveler, coming all the way from his homeland to New York. Little did he know, he'd get stopped by customs. The officers took his passport and return ticket. Not understanding the language, he had no clue what was happening. It wasn't until the airport manager crudely mimed the harsh reality right after Morgan boarded his plane, or suddenly broke out back home. In the blink of an eye, he became a man without status. He couldn't go back, and he couldn't enter New York. From that moment, Morgan was forced to stay in airport limbo indefinitely. Those unfamiliar letters, the impossible language barrier, his money turned to useless paper, it all formed an icy wall, completely isolating him from the world. He was like an abandoned child. In the desolate waiting area, he pulled out a blue tin can. It held the purpose of his journey, now put on hold. To sleep more comfortably, he combined the benches into a makeshift bed. The bathroom became his shower stall. But when he strolled around the airport in his bathrobe, he caught the manager's eye. The manager was at a crucial point, competing for a director position. As long as nothing went wrong at the airport, the job he'd waited 17 years for was practically guaranteed. But this homeless Morgan became a thorn in the side of his new boss. The manager didn't want this problem ruining his career plans. An evil idea quietly took root. He told Morgan the guard at the front door takes a 5-minute break at noon each day. If he slipped out then, he could reach his dream destination, New York. The chance of freedom seemed so close, but it was a sinister trap. The moment he stepped through that door, cops would be waiting to arrest him. A mess like Morgan would no longer be the airport's responsibility, and the manager could shed this burden. But as Morgan prepared to make his move, he sensed something off. The security cameras kept following him. Quick-witted, he tested his hunch and exposed the ploy. Morgan, thinking himself clever, believed he hadn't been found out. But when the staff turned around, he was already gone. He had hidden in the camera's blind spot, seeing right through the scheme. He made his stance crystal clear. Even bigger challenges lay ahead. The foreign English words seemed like astronomical figures, but none of it could crush him. Using his saved-up change, he bought English textbooks. At night he'd study the language by lamplight. By day, he'd persistently go to the counter to submit his paperwork. He knew he'd get rejected every time, but still he'd try again each day without fail.